Jeff, we're at One Industry, One Model. I appreciate you coming out, bro. I'm inspired by you. You got wheelchair here. You had a motorcycle accident, 2000, what was it? 14. You're still knocking doors.
Correct.
As a roofing project manager,
Yes, sir.
sales manager. What have you found? How do people react? And what has been like something you've had to overcome in that whole process that's different?
Honestly, myself, my own mentality hold me back, thinking people are going to judge me because I'm in the chair. But that hasn't really been an issue. I think probably people are more apt to talk to me because I'm in the wheelchair. Like, oh, this guy's at the door, he's out here working, So, I think I earn a little bit of respect right away off of that. So that's helped. So the biggest hurdle for me to get over, like most people when it comes to door, is that confidence. Before my injury, I was very confident, had no problem at the door. First few doors I knocked after the injury, there was a lot of hesitation. Someone said no, okay, thank you, and I'd leave immediately. So getting over that has helped me a lot. And now, I don't let that hold me back anymore. I just go to the door and talk to them like I'm a regular person.
Yeah, I might ask a few more questions about the wheelchair too, but that whole when people are actually assholes at the door, how do you deal with that mental, the hesitation that creeps in, especially if you get a couple of them in a day, if somebody's like real feisty? How do you get back at it, or do you sometimes just say, I can't knock any more doors today, I just can't handle another freak out or something?
Generally, the only thing that'll stop me from knocking is if I find there's just renter after renter after renter. As far as people slamming the door in your face, throwing your card back at you, I tell all my guys too, is just have a short memory.
Yeah.
You lose that one, you go to the next one. Once you get his neighbor's roof put on, that guy's attitude's going to change. He's going to talk to you again. So I'd be as nice and respectful as I can. If they slam the door, okay, and I'll go away.
Let me talk about that in neighbor. You've already got a roof in the neighborhood. What are the percentages? How do they change when you've already got a roof from a neighbor, in the neighborhood?
Dramatically. The best thing you can do is name drop. Hey, we're doing your neighbor, Mr. Jones, over here. We got him approved. He's not paying anything but his deductible. He's getting a new roof. So that is...
And if they actually know that person, it's just boom?
If they know him, then it's great. But yeah.
It still goes up if you drop a name, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Just the sign in the yard. And then doing, knocking during your build is the best thing. If you have that neighbor who was a jerk to you before, I'll knock on his door again.
Yeah.
Just hand him a card.
Yeah.
Hey, sir, we're doing your neighbor's roof. Just want to let you know if you need. A lot of times they'll call you. Hey, how'd they get a new roof? And that's the deal.
Tell me anything that you think is interesting in this that other people might find interesting about having this job in this situation. What has been different? Because you did this job before when you weren't in the wheelchair, you do it now. What is different?
I do have to ask for a lot more help. Whereas before, I was the guy helping other people, covering adjuster meetings, inspecting roofs, things like that. So now I have to ask for some help. But we're all here for each other in some way or another, whether it's to teach me a lesson or for me to learn a valuable experience. So nobody should be scared to ask for help, even if you're perfectly able to do whatever you need to do. But the thing I did before my injury was I was always there for other people. I'd help them. I'd cover adjuster meetings, whatever it may be, because I always felt like, and I didn't charge them money for me because I felt like eventually I'm gonna need to call that guy and ask him for some help. So it's just kind of paying it forward. And because of the experience I've had in the roofing, I've been doing this since 2011. So 11 years of doing this and helping other people, I can call people from other companies at any moment, and almost all of them will answer. They'll help me whatever I need. So, paying it forward's really helped me out a lot.
Luca Marca says Jeff is the man. Taught me everything I know. I think he just walked by.
Yeah.
But Yeah, you said sometimes you're in the gym and people say, damn, that's inspiring. You say, I'm not necessarily trying to inspire you.
Right.
But why do you think people find the fact that you're out here, you're working out, you're doing a hard job?
Right.
A hard job that some people don't respect, so you have to like actually like fight it a little bit.
Absolutely.
Why do you think that's inspiring to some people?
Well, for the gym, for instance, if the guy's in the gym and he's calling me a motivation, he's, hey, you're motivating me, it's most likely because he woke up that morning, I don't really feel like going to the gym. I didn't get enough sleep, or my stomach hurts or something. Then they see me, like, my complaint is this compared to his complaint. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's got all this going on and he's getting it in. So what's my excuse?
Yeah, it's Stephen Hart. I don't know this guy necessarily, but he says this kicks ass. I needed the perspective to get off my ass today.
Exactly, and that's exactly what it is. Because most people are not putting in that 100% effort. So if they see me putting in 100, they're like, I could put in 110. You know, so it gives them a little drive.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. What's your name again?
Jeff Jenkins.
I'll make sure to tag you once I. Hey, if you don't like my content, unfriend me because I just accidentally got to that 5,000 mark. It's because I'm so aggressive with friend requests. It's not because I have 5,000 real friends, but nonetheless, friend him on Facebook. What is it?
Jeff Jenkins.
Jeff Jacobs. Thank you for watching. Luca, right?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Jeff. Jeff, I came in with the renewal restoration about 6 months ago, and he basically taught me. I was working with another company, wasn't really taught much. I came on with these guys. Jeff taught me everything, and I mean, he's incredible. I mean,
Yeah.
this guy's an inspiration, not just in this field of roofing, but also on the outside of, we go to the gym together, we work out,
Yeah.
and just seeing him being just the disability, whatever, it's not an option. He will still get it done. It doesn't matter that it's holding him back. So obviously Jeff is the man.
And I mean, if you can teach, bringing all that perspective to folks, just the double, triple what you were able to put in to be able to teach other people how to do it for the company. So that's dope. All right. Stephen Hart says, the hardest door is my truck. I like it.
No, that's right.
Oh, Stephen Hart says, favorite pattern interrupt. You got any final, I guess he's kind of saying, how do you get them to actually respond when you're anything tricks that you have at the door to try to get them? Yeah.
That hasn't changed from before I was in a wheelchair to now.
Yeah.
I approach people. I try to find common ground. They got a football flag in their yard, or a kid's college thing. They're going to college, whatever it may be. I just break the ice with that. A lot of people will ask me, "Hey, why are you in that wheelchair?" Most of the time, it's because I'm there for their roof, so they want to say, "Did you fall off a roof?" So. I'll tell them I have no problem talking about my injury. It was self-inflicted. I did something dumb on a motorcycle and I broke my back. So we all make mistakes, but all mistakes are just experiences if you learn from it and grow from it. So,
You got any favorite pattern interrupts or intros at the door that you same thing? Find common ground, something.
You find common ground.
Yeah.
Maybe say something stupid like, "Oh, I'm here to sell you your extended car warranty."
Hey, I like that. Anything with a joke in it, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
You can
it breaks the ice right away, and it lets the guard down. I definitely learned that from you. Telling
Yeah.
me.
I dig it. Well, thank you guys so much for being generous and chatting about this stuff.
yes, sir.
Badass.